guys, 13 weeks, and let me tell you, this past week has been crazy. First of all, let me tell you guys about the hospital visit. Well, I woke up on, what day it was? I woke up on a Sunday morning and my whole stomach literally was cramping. When I say cramping, I mean like cramping to the point where it felt like knives just stabbing my stomach all over. I'm like, okay, this is not normal, you know? And then I was like, okay, maybe, you know, my stomach is just upset or something. So I was like, let me go to work anyway. Got to work. Oh my goodness, it got worse. I mean, lower abdomen pain, just aching. Only thing that could relieve it was like something cold on there, and the only thing cold I had was cold sodas. My job offers free beverages, so I got like a grip of sodas and put it down there or whatever on my tummy, and that's the only thing that relieved it. And then when I went to the restroom to urinate, oh my god, it was like so painful. So I didn't want to scare my husband, so I didn't tell him anything until I got home. I didn't tell my mom because they would have freaked out. So later on, I got home. We were supposed to go to night service, church service. Didn't make it. I was like, honey, we need to go to emergency room. He was like, all right. So we got to the emergency room, and they took me in right away, surprisingly. I thought I was going to have to wait a long time. They took me in right away. Had my own little private room. That was awesome. They drew some blood. They gave me some IV. And what else did they do? They took a urine sample. And they did an ultrasound. And that was really scary because, I mean, the lady was just sitting there punching buttons, and I'm just like laying there like, oh my god, say something, like tell me my baby's okay, like tell me, like, you know, everything is all right. And then she was just like, is this your first child? And I was like, yeah. She was like, I'm not supposed to do this, but, and then she turned the monitor so I could see the baby, and then I seen little munchkin bouncing and heart was beating. So I was like, whew, thank you, Jesus. I was like, Lord, you said that you won't put more on me than I can bear, and that will be something that I could not bear if something was wrong with the munchkin. Seriously. And then she gave me an ultrasound picture, and oh my god, compared to the ultrasound pictures that we got last time, like it was just a week apart. It was just like the definition of the nose and the eyes and the lips is so crazy, like you can see it. I was like, oh my goodness, the baby's like arms, legs, feet, everything. Awesome to see that. So we got back to the room and the doctor came in. She was like, the baby's fine. She was like, but you have a UTI. I was like, oh my god. She was like, it's very common in women that are pregnant. And I'm just like, oh, I hope this is the very last UTI that I get, because it's the worst feeling ever. And I'm just like, oh no. But I admit, like, when I first found out that I was pregnant, I was drinking a lot of water, and I slacked up, like. But now it's like I'm back on it, like drinking like half a gallon jugs, and just every 5 minutes having to go back and forth to the bathroom. That's just like downfall. But I'd rather have that than have a UTI. You know what I mean? Because it's just like so painful. So they put me on 10 days worth of Keflex 4 times a day. And yeah, I feel much better, thank God. But that episode was very scary. Do not want to go through that again. So people out there in YouTube land that are pregnant, drink a whole lot of water. Do everything that you can to prevent this UTI, because it is a painful thing. But other than that, thank God the baby is healthy. Have another appointment on the I think it's the last Thursday of August. So gonna see how baby Munchkin is doing. Then we're gonna follow up on everything like with the UTI and stuff like that. But other than that, in my second trimester, whoop whoop. And I don't know, like the other day, me and my husband, we went out on a date night, and I had some leftovers, and he put his leftovers with my leftovers. And kind of find out the baby does not like hot wings, because I ate like 3 of his hot wings at work, and immediately, like 2 seconds later, I threw it up. I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. I had to throw up in the trash can right there. Thank God nobody was in the break room. That's so embarrassing. Like, I could not control it. It's crazy. And like first trimester, I didn't throw up or nothing like that. You know, like that. Like eating something just automatically just, woo. That was crazy. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Just imagine if it happened in the restaurant. My husband was like, babe, no. No. Don't do me like that. I was like, I can't control it, you know? But, yeah. That's about it. What happened on my, during my 13th week. It was pretty scary. But thank God everything turned out right. And I told my moms, I have 2 moms, a stepmom and a biological mom. Finally told my moms, and they was like, oh my God. My mom was like, I'm thankful to God that you didn't call me, because I would have told the nurse station I have to go. My daughter's in the hospital. I'm like, Mom, you go from a 2 to a 10 like that. Like, calm down. So like, she doesn't do good with bad news. Like, she freaks out. So everything's okay. I'm okay by the grace of God. Baby Munchkin's okay. So I will see you guys, talk to you guys next week. 14-week updates. Bye.